Desperation.
Depression and hysteria.
Repression and hysteria.
The movie includes everything you say. I think one of the things I want to do in the movie is to go back and look into ourselves, why we have so much hatred in our world, and so much fighting, so much violence against each other. And what are we looking for, and what's the resolution at the end? This is something, this question I put out on the movie.
We've got, I hate to be the bummer, but we've got one last question, so it's got to be a good one. Someone's using two hands, so I'm going to go with them. Right there, Batman.
Hi. So in introduction, someone said, that this film has a lot of anxieties about the handover that was going to come in 1997. And before The Blade, you had already made some films that dealt with that issue in a certain way, like Green Snake and Swordsman 2. But those films seem to be more optimistic at the end, or at least they have sort of the potential for good transformative change to come out of a political situation. But I mean, those films between like Swordsman 2 and The Blade is only a couple of years, or between Green Snake and The Blade is only a couple of years. So what do you think changed for you in those 2 or 3 years as a filmmaker, approaching these sort of political anxieties?
I can't really associate that to political anxiety at all. I think it's pretty much reflecting my feeling about the time that I was living in Hong Kong, that period of time. I think it's getting too much of this human, negative interaction among those times, and I feel very strongly that I have to do a movie to reflect what I felt about the kind of thing that we lived through this period of time. It was nothing related to the returning of Hong Kong to China. It is simply my sort of impression I wanted to express from the way I lived in that period of time about people, how interacted with each other.
All right, what do you think of 3D?
I think it's a new impression experience we creating now in theater for the audience to look at, and I'm very interested in exploring more possibility using this tool to tell story. And I don't know, I just finished one, and I wish that I could learn more and do more interesting stuff with this technique.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Tsui.